Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now this is a game from 2024, 2nd of Feb, and I think this is the most interesting title I've so far actually got. First and foremost, it's been given away for free for Amazon Prime users, the reason I have it. And I was kind of surprised about it because even currently on Steam, this game actually sells for money and it sells for £60. So, I guess I'm getting my money's worth from Amazon Prime, so to say. But yeah, looking at the pricing, what they have is kind of wild, honestly. For a game that's getting mixed reviews on Steam and a lot of people are complaining about performance issues, which is not surprising because the game is made in Unreal Engine to an extent. But the fact itself that the game is also capped at 60 frames, so it can actually run on pretty much any other platform like Xbox and PlayStation, and still manages to apparently drop frames even on pre-tailored hardware dedicated for consoles. The game uses always on, easy anti-cheat. The game itself is staying online all the time because you can obviously play this game in co-op. All these negative things, and it just drops for free on Amazon Prime. And now it kind of, I thought, what's the kick here? Like, what am I what's the trade-off? But apparently there's none. So I got it, and here we are. So let's talk about the game itself. The minimum requirements for the game is a GTX 1070, and the recommended GPU is RTX 2080. And in all honesty, that's pretty much all there is. The minimum CPU is on Intel i5 8400, and recommended CPU is Intel i7 10700K, so 10 Gen i7 essentially, or Ryzen 7 5800 X3D. So, obviously this game as an Unreal Engine can use and utilize more cores. There's multi-core support and everything else under the bonnet, but that's not the thing. The thing is, we're gonna talk about this very briefly. Let's take a look at the videos options here. So first and foremost, the game only runs in borderless full screen or windowed, which honestly for me is a fail right out of the gate, because I prefer full screen. Borderless full screen does take away a smidge of performance because it kind of tries to artificially extend the actual game viewport, which I'm not a fan of. It's great for streaming if you want to have all the chat and everything else, bells and whistles showing up. You can still set it up on full screen, but performance wise, you're essentially kind of rendering things outside of your frame, so to say, which is, well, good for ultra wides, so to say. It's fair enough. We're going with a 4K native, no vertical sync, which doesn't actually matter because the game is capped at 60, and this is the thing. So you can cap the frame rate or get it to either 30, 50 or 60. Obviously there's nothing in between. And by default, dynamic resolution scaling is on, which for me is something I really want to avoid. I want to see the native performance of the game, how it runs. And even now, even in this pre-game start screen, we can see that we're pulling 4.9 gigs of video memory, 11, almost 12 gigs of RAM. It's just mad. Like, why with such low GPU usage, why in the hell, specifically if you cap your frame rate, why the hell do you need dynamic resolution scaling? This is only for PC people. I know that obviously if you have a high refresh rate monitor, 144, 240, the moment you enable a vertical sync, it essentially uncaps it up until this threshold. But people say that even on high-end PCs, you are unable to actually reach a stable 144 frames per second performance out of this game, which might or might not be true. I do not know, but internet usually of course never lies. I'll take their word for it. Outside of that, we're going with the highest presets for everything outside of ray tracing. I've looked at some of the segments of the game, and I honestly do not see a single reason for this game to even have ray tracing to begin with. Like, literally, it's I can understand ray tracing in Spider-Man. Like, honestly, you're running on the buildings, a lot of reflective surfaces, stuff like this. Honestly, it kind of brings out the world. This game is such an arcade slash RPG shooter. Kind of reminds me Guardians of the Galaxy, if I'm honest. So ray tracing for titles like this, which is just a big never-ending shootout. I mean, the gun sparkles and effects are not gonna ray trace. I mean, if they ray trace, they're gonna cook your PC. So again, depends on the implementation. But enough with a rant here. Field of view slightly cranked, and that's pretty much all there is. No motion blur, obviously. I did leave the bloom and lens flare on, and chromic aberration. I don't know how this game will actually handle it. I don't think it's gonna be too terrible, and film grains on by default. So let's save it, because this game is one of those games that really loves to just dial down or dial back settings you apply. So I'm just double checking. And yeah, MSI is right hand side. We're gonna start a new game. I'm going with the easiest difficulty as possible. And I just want to see how this game runs in 4K native with no upscalers. You do have upscalers available. You have DLSS and FSR. So we're going without them, unless we actually need to enable them. So we're gonna see how that works. Outside of that, I kind of want to see why this game is so terrible apparently. So let's have a look.
Things that really change a city's vibe. The weather, gentrification, the alien invasion.
Task Force X, stop sightseeing and see if you can kill everything in sight. Got it?
Hate to say it, but Waller's right. We got work to do. How did you three get split off this time?
Hey! Wasn't my fault we got lost! This time? We should convene at the Daily Planet. It is a very central location.
Still playing tour guide, Sharky. Love that.
Okay, here we are.
Come on, y'all.
And mouse sensitivity is absolutely not where I want it to be. Why is it always that in every game that comes out in today's world, the sensitivity is somewhere non-existent? I honestly do not understand that. We should be okay with base sensitivity of 80.
Last quarter out here.
I do not know.
Not by a long shot, but this will have to do. I do believe you guys have your own methods of testing if sensitivity is up to where you want it to be. I have my own, and it's not meeting the baseline for me, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So currently within the game, we're pulling 8.5 gigs of video memory, 13 gigs of RAM. So here it goes. If you're rocking 16 gigs, you're gonna be in a pickle here. So
See what I mean?
I can actually double jump me there. Now that's interesting. Shift to wall climb. That's some Assassin's Creed stuff. Okay. I mean, GPU load is like under 100%. Obviously, GPU temperature is relatively high. To be fair, I do have a custom fan curve, but it's pretty hot currently in my location because the laundry is out, so I need to crank up the heat. So it's a good thing I actually did that.
Who's dropping out?
Okay, movement is not too terrible. It's kind of
Just gotta
arcadish, but
do
that's
what
what I
I do best
expected,
and
really.
land these shots. I ain't letting a little shield stop me. Just gotta use my jetpack to get around. Prioritizing target.
I see. Okay.
Too far. But I'm always prepared to hit my targets. Just switch up the guns. Slow breath. And... Okay, I got this. I got it. Just can't panic. Airborne, afterburner, breathe, kickstart.
Press left control.
No, it's definitely easy.
Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Who this? New character. Where the shot's coming from? Do it again, I dare you. Did I miss someone? Right, anyway.
Running too hot. Made it. Easy. Yeah, easy.
Okay, so we also have the afterburner and the cooldown. Kind of reminds of Anthem a little bit, but not too shabby. You know, it's not like I'm...
Got me some tangos right here.
Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, performance-wise, it kind of feels pretty okay. So I don't feel any stuttering or lag. Oh wow.
I thought we were meeting up. Shark? Shark, you gotta be nearby.
Or being introduced with the crew. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what we have here.
I am in a tunnel. It only has 2 exits despite its length, which seems highly inadvisable. Human architecture is fascinating.
I'm not entirely sure why the cutscenes are running at 55 frames and the game runs at 60. It's
The experience would not be the same, Floyd Lawton. I would never ask you to simply look upon renderings of Atlantis. It must be experienced.
I'd kinda prefer pictures, actually.
Oh, you dead shot phobia.
Nah, that ain't a phobia.
oh, I see. Okay, this is not gonna be my favorite character, that's for sure.
Ah, a sharp drop. Momentum, gravity, and mass in destructive concert.
I was holding exactly what the game told me to hold.
If only there were enemies here. That would be a splash.
Who's been teaching Sharko puns again?
Maneuvering through the air has its advantages. Less land dweller refuse. Much less.
I see.
Much less resistance than water as well. Excellent. I hungered for more enemies.
So the minigun essentially does exactly the same damage as Deadshot's rifle. Now that's a bit unusual, but hey.
Haha, I will dive deep into combat and control the flow from within their ranks. sacrifices are greatly appreciated. I wanted some extra exercise.
Hey, Shocky, you want some real architecture? I'll show you all the top brooding and cackling spots in Gotham.
Oh, I already have a list, but I would love a true Gothamite's perspective.
Quinn's got point on this one. Not many scenic views in my line of work. Can't get spotted.
Floyd, mate, you ever taken a vacation that wasn't work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greetings, Deadshot. Where are Harley and Boomerang?
Not with you. That's the problem. Boomer, check in.
What, me? Yeah, see, I had to fight off half of Brainiac's army. Yeah, all on my own. Yeah, me!
So tell us all about that big fight just now.
Yes, regale us with your tales of glorious combat.
Yeah, well, you see,
Take your time, sweetie. Let the mental boomerang make it back.
whole chunk of them up ahead. At least, 30. Gotta knock them around first to get rid of those shields. Quick work for the captain, oh yeah! Yeah! Reckon I can make that. Just gotta put one speed force in front of the other.
Okay, mechanic-wise, that's...
Dead rotten shark can make it. I sure as hell can. Gonna need every drop of speed.
I mean, the moveset for this guy is kind of cool, though.
Boomer, hurry your ass up.
Some of us are fighting tooth and nail out here. Can't rush that.
Do you require assistance?
Nah, I handled it like a professional.
Oh, I see.
Professional. Sure.
Ah, Boomerang. You seem uninjured despite your supposedly harrowing battles. Did you not see Harley?
No, I didn't see her through all the, bodies. Hey, House, where'd you disappear to? Ain't got yourself beat up, have ya?
Deadshot song. You ain't got no self-preservation, Quinn. I had to be there. Or alive. Anywho, I'll be there in a Gotham minute.
Are you puppeting the dead goons again? That shit is creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's a balm on my soul in these trying times. Could be worse. I could be like Boomer.
Oi! What's that supposed to mean?
There is speculation that you may not bathe, but merely cleanse your weaponry.
Mate, where my boomerangs go, I go. Including the showers, the dunny, everything.
Yeah, you're really not helping your case here.
This is hell. I've died, and this is what my hell looks like.
Whether it's makeup or hurtling at the ground, you gotta trust the process. Ooh, is this a surprise party? Is that why you're hiding? Well, I got some surprises of my own. Conservation of momentum, honey. I do love a convenient point to hurl my body into the unknown. Just like the junior gymnast finals. Swing, release, wait for back drone, swing again, stick the landing. One more swing. No! Ah, actually stuck the landing. Not like the junior gymnast finals. Didn't stick that.
Okay, that was interesting.
Hello, boys. How's your apocalypse been going?
Now that we're finally all here, we can get down to...
Almost forgot. There's a big honking group of baddies ready to descend on us like fresh meat at the buffet line. So, who's staying to play hero?
Taking the perfect shots? Simple for me. Good thing I stayed behind. It's all about timing.
New target sighted.
These forced training things are a bit annoying though, but oh well.
I had your personal shields modified. No automatic recharge. Every second you spend hiding behind cover is wasting my time. If you want to stay alive, you'll have to fight for it. That means harvesting shield charge from enemies in close combat.
Shorted them out. Moving into melee.
Targeting another resistor.
Didn't see myself just strolling into the Daily Planet for any reason. Hate this place. Had to send a lawyer after some reporter wanting their big break. Tried to put all my information out there and on blast like I don't have a secret identity. After all the Arkham shit, came out anyway. But Lane got the story. Was pretty classy about it too. Not one mention of Zoe and Susan. You know, maybe this place wasn't the worst. I'll think about a subscription later. Let's get through this first.
Hey, Waller. Skull ship's honked off at us. Over.
All of you, move to the objective. The Prometheum shield is up, but it won't last forever.
Reminds me of a Sunday morning back home.
Yes, the nostalgia of an active war zone. During the Hammerhead conflicts of my youth...
No, focus, people. Those shark fights do sound pretty cool, though, big man.
Move to the engagement zone, Task Force X.
Out of boost? Give me a break!
All right, weapons free. Take out as many of them as you can before I pull you out.
Roger that, Quinn. Firing on your target.
Focusing on a new target. We hunted the pair, Deadshot.
Engaging burner. Switching mags.
Grenade in air! Feeling a little tension.
Tactical repositioning. Lined up your target, Quinn.
My name is Amanda Waller. I am the director of Argus, a division of Homeland Security you've never even heard of. But we've heard of you. And I'm here to make you an offer. You're tenacious as junkyard dogs. Desperate. Hungry. You know how to survive. Now that might make you the kings and queens of Arkham, but outside these walls, the world's forgotten about you. And you're going to spend the rest of your lives picking maggots out of prison meatloaf. I could change that. I could be your way out. A chance to do some good. And if...
Hey, Harley Quinn, Arkham Gazette. Just a quick question. What's with the frickin' shark?
I would be happy to introduce myself.
That won't be necessary, King Shark. This is a microbomb injector from our friends at LexCorp. Stick it in your target's neck, and it's good night. You want this to be where you take your last breath? No? Then help me. I only need one of you. As for the other three, you're dead already. So, show me what you got.
So,
All right, sorry.
makes sense Waller would want the world's deadliest assassin in her pocket. I don't know what she wants the rest of you for.
Knowing Amanda Waller, it is nothing good, in my experience.
What the heck is your experience? And what's a fish doing in Arkham? You got mental health issues, Shark?
Generalized anxiety, but I was brought here from my home.
The ocean?
Bell Rev
Can
Penitentiary.
you all focus for one damn minute? This is clearly a trap. Any of us touch that thing, none of us is getting out of here.
Ah, the prisoner's dilemma.
What's the bloody dilemma? This prisoner wants out.
Come on, Captain. You just got here. I've been inside 5 frickin' years.
Feels like I've been stuck in this conversation for 5 years. Can we please...
Oh, so sorry, Deadshot. Are we interrupting your being strapped to a gurney?
Isn't Deadshot supposed to be white?
Aren't you supposed to be shutting your damn mouth? Kangaroo-looking ass.
Because you are Australian.
Okay, so we gonna do the murder each other thing or what? Cause I'll be straight with you. I'd kill anyone to get out of here. I'd kill you. I'd kill myself.
Nobody's killing anybody. If no one goes for the bomb, Waller comes back in here, sees she's not dealing with 4 screw-up psychos. We all get out.
So then we do nothing. Excellent. I have grown quite skilled at...
Enjoy your nothing, idiots. Maybe you should have spent less time in brain class and more time learning how to pick locks. Because it looks like Captain Boomerang...
Arkham back. Who wins?
No one. There are bombs in our heads. We are all losers.
The Shark's right. She played you all.
You played yourselves. Welcome to Task Force X.
Tight spaces. Breathe. Okay. Need a plan to deal with these crazy sons of... You're already awake, aren't you?
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
You and me both. Wasn't planning on picking up a bunch of liabilities in Arkham.
Ah! Oh! Oh, there's something in my ear! Did one of you bastards inject something in my ear?
In-ear CIC comms. Bet we can hear your bullshit wherever we go now.
You guys are making a girl miss solitary. Still, sure is nice to be out of Arkham. Thanks, douchebags.
Well, we could have started a riot like normal people. But no! Everyone's a backstabber!
It was a test. A mind game. I do not know if we passed or failed.
Well, 4 exploding heads are better than 1. Where are we going, and who are we killing?
They geared us up to take on an army.
Wait. Is that big drop kit driving the flaming train?
I am not. I have never traveled by train before.
Oh, brilliant.
You jinxed it. This ride's like the Aussie. It's old and it stinks.
Joke's on you, love. I'm not that old.
Sharkman, pull that brake lever.
Guys, I thought working together would be a train wreck, and you do not disappoint.
Stupid asshole train! Stupid brain bombs! Stupid deal!
Hey, hold up, big man.
What is it?
Can you feel that?
Feel what? Is this a trick?
Old school. Guess Miss Off the Books got something to tell us.
Or she made us a mixtape.
Congratulations, Task Force S. If you're hearing this, at least one of you made it to the area of operations alive.
No thanks to the shark.
Silence, Australian.
Comms don't function that deep underground, so this tape will have to suffice. Here are your objectives.
Here we go.
Each of you has a C4 charge in your equipment. Use all of them to detonate the old station schedule wall. Go through. Get to the roof of the building you find. Establish comms with me.
Way to micromanage, lady.
Task Force X. These are your orders. Ignore them, split up, or piss me off in any way, and I pull the trigger on the microbombs you so helpfully implanted in one another's skulls. If you survive, we'll speak again. Waller out.
Right. Well, I guess
Charge is set.
this is pretty much all there is, so...
Yeah. Try not to get blown up. 3, 2, 1!
Starts popping out of the walls. I'm gonna be pissed. elevator's on lockdown. We might be able to get up top if we shoot the junction box.
Ooh, we on a game show?
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
Until we figure out where the hell we are, let's play along with Waller.
Oh, is this a superhero museum? Hate superheroes. And museums.
I've seen it on TV. It's the Hall of Justice.
So let's rob the place.
Idiot.
Yeah, well, this is the performance of the game, so honestly, runs fine. It's chewing a little bit more resources than I anticipated. Even now we're pulling 10 gigs of video memory and 15, almost 16 gigs of RAM. The game is holding kinda around ish
Can use in one of these cases.
60 frames, so yeah, it is playable, but I don't think this is anyone's cup of tea. It might probably be fun with friends, but I'll leave that for yourself to decide what and how and why, so yeah.
Criminals can strike anywhere, anytime. And when they do,
But anyhow, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Over and out.